Alright guys, so now we're getting into the meat of the matter. We're actually going to be looking at expanding and simplifying algebraic expressions. Alright, so we're going to take a look at the first two questions. And we're going to start off with some very simple ones. Again, it's important that you recognize signs. So we have positive 2 here. In bracket we have positive p and positive 4. And again, every single thing inside the bracket will be multiplied by the 2 outside, or the positive 2. So we're going to have positive 2 times positive p. That gives me positive 2p. And positive 2 times positive 4. That's going to give me positive 8. Now, there are no like terms present, so we can go and simplify because it's already simplified. So we stop right there. This one, positive 5m, and a negative 1 here. So positive 5m times m, that gives us positive 5m squared. And positive 5m times negative 1 gives us negative 5m. Again, these are unlike terms. You cannot simplify, so we have to end it right there. Example number 3. Now, this is an interesting question because, again, when you expand, you multiply whatever is inside the bracket. In this case, it's positive 4x and positive 2 by what's outside. Now, what we have here is positive 3, so positive 3 is going to multiply these two terms in the bracket. However, there's a positive x here or a positive 1x here that is not inside the bracket, so it will not be affected by the 3, only these. So we're going to go ahead and expand and then see if we can simplify afterwards. So positive 3 times positive 4x, that gives us positive 12x. Positive 3 times positive 2, that gives us positive 6. And then this was not a part of the expansion, so we're just going to put this back. Now we've already expanded, so we now need to check to see if we can simplify. And once we identify like terms, we can go ahead and simplify. So we're going to group the like terms here and then go ahead and simplify. So 12x plus x is the same as saying 12x plus 1x. That will give us 13x and then plus 6. And then this problem ends here. Let's take a look at another one. All right, now we have two brackets here and two numbers outside. So we have two instances of expansion. So again, all of these terms here are positive. This 3 here is positive based on this sign. This y is positive, but this 2 here is negative. So we only have one negative term involved in this question. So we go ahead. 6 times positive y, that's positive 6y. 6 times positive 1, that's positive 6. So this first bracket here has been expanded. So we now need to focus on the back end. So positive 3 times positive y is positive 3y. And positive 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Now we've expanded. We simply need to look to see if we can now simplify by grouping like terms. So 6y plus 3y together, because those are like terms, and plus 6 minus 6. Now 6 yams plus 3 yams, or 6y plus 3y, gives us 9y, and positive 6 minus 6, well, that's just 0, so we end with 9y. Again, you can always pause the video and take a look at these questions, and remember also you need to transfer them into your notebooks. We'll take a look at this question here before we end the video. Obviously, there are more questions to come in future videos, but we're just going to wrap up this particular video with this question. So again, positive 2x, positive x, negative 4. We have positive 5x and minus 1. And interestingly enough, there's a minus here. And when you don't say any number out here, it's assumed to be a 1 here. So this now becomes negative 1. So we're going to expand this set first. So it's positive 2x times x, which gives us positive 2x squared. 2x times minus 4, that's minus 8x. So we're going to come to this end now. So it's negative 1 times positive 5x. That gives us negative 5x. And negative 1 times negative 1 gives us positive 1. So we've expanded. All we need to do now is to check to see if we can simplify. And yes, we can. And as a matter of fact, these two terms are similar and they're already together. There's no other term that has square in it. So this 2x squared comes back. And there is no other term with just a number. So now we look at in here, we have minus 8x minus 5x. So we owe 8 xylophones and we owe another 5 xylophones. That means in all we owe 13 xylophones. And then we put back the positive 1, and that would have been expanding and simplifying this particular question. Alright? Alright guys, I hope you found this video insightful. See you guys on the next video.